everybody. Welcome back to Keto in the Chaos. My name is Tammy. If you're new to my channel, I have lost 173 pounds eating ketogenically since January 1st, 2017. I have gone from I was a size 4X or 30-32 pants and top when I started in January of 2017, and I am now fitting into basically a size 16 jean, but they're getting really tight, and I mean loose, not tight, loose, and I think that I might actually be able to do 14s. I just don't have any time or money to get down there and check and see. I'm currently wearing a size large Walmart top, and it is just like huge on me today. I even washed it thinking maybe it would shrink, but it seems like it's just hangy. I mean, didn't you guys just see this blouse in my last vlog? Was like last week, and it fit me so cute, and today I put it on and I was like, I don't really like how it fits me now today. It feels kind of like not cute. But anyway, that's just a little intro for those of you who are new. You guys are not new. Most everybody that comes is people that are around when I always when I do my live chats, because you're my stalwarts. I did want to mention, Chef Dave found, I always say it's like we're just like the same person, right? I don't know. Anyway, look what we found. Do you see this? It says, no, that's not where it says. Right here, caffeine-free. They actually make caffeine-free bang. He actually found this at GNC. He went to grab me a few flavors because I was just really craving some soda, and I really love the flavor of Bang. And he was able to find it, several flavors in caffeine-free, and cotton candy happens to be one of my favorite flavors. So I'm about to try this for the first time. I'll tell you if it tastes any different than the caffeine one. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be really excited. It doesn't have as much of a kick, but the actual cotton candy flavor I think is better. It tastes more like real cotton candy. Yeah. So if you guys are looking for a soda alternative that doesn't have caffeine in it, because the regular Bangs have 300 milligrams of caffeine, which is like a killer amount. So you can't guzzle it or anything. You have to sip it. You have to take it gently. These do still have the BCAAs in it. So just not the caffeine. So if you're looking for a good soda, they are kind of pricey. So at GNC, they were $2.49 for one. And that's one can, and it's 16 ounces of soda. And it was about, I think if you bought 5, you got 1 free. So it ends up being a little over $2 a piece. If you go to Chevron gas station, they sell them for 2 for $4, but they only have the caffeine variety. I've never seen any of the caffeine frees over at Chevron. So if you're wondering why I'm outside today, there are a couple of reasons. Number one, someone asked me to do another porch vlog, porch chat. I used to do the porch chats in the beginning. If you are a long-time watcher of my channel, or if you have watched my embarrassingly lame early first videos, you will see that I was always on my porch because I didn't feel like there was any place in my house that I could do it because there's just kids and stuff everywhere. And so my porch is really pretty, and I love it out here. Second reason, the main reason that I am out here today is because my freaking smoke detector is beeping in my room, and I can't fix it because I have 15 or taller, 20-foot ceiling. I don't know. I have this turret in my bedroom. It's basically wasted space. It's where I have my computer and my couch that my baby sleeps on because he has no bed, because he has no room. Anyway, it's a separate part of my room, and it's got a 15-foot ceiling, and it beeps. It's beeping, every 5 seconds. 5 a.m. Beep. Beep. Yeah. I got no sleep from 5 a.m. on. I was sleeping with pillows on both sides of my head. So, and Dave didn't have time to fix it before he went to work today. And my 16-year-old usually really good about fixing things, but he was ignoring me this morning. He was sleeping in, and yeah, I was getting ready, and I wasn't really pushing for him to do it because I thought, I'll just go out on the porch. Well, I come out on the porch, and everything is covered in beetles. So if you start seeing me cry or scream or freak out, like I have all these little black beetles all over my freaking porch, and I don't know what, that Utah has been infested with them for the last few years, and it's just, they drive me insane. They smell like dusty, musty basement, and they are like, they fly too. So if all of a sudden one lands smack dab in the middle of my forehead, enjoy the laughter, because it's not that funny, but I brought my pillow from my bed so I would feel cozy, and we're gonna make this work out here. It's pretty. It looks pretty in the video, so as long as the bugs leave me alone, we should be okay. I did find a few spiders out here. Taking a deep breath. My cats are out here. They may drive me crazy, and my kids may drive me crazy. Who knows? I told them on pain of death they better not come out here. So anyway, so I'm going to say hi to you guys, and also my setup here is kind of weird. If I push it and it falls over, I apologize. I've got it on a little tripod. We are going to see when I push on the screen if it does things. See, beetle already on me. Do you see that? Go away. Beetles, I hate them. Okay, so I'm going to say hi to everyone. Hi, Our Life to Keto Way is here. ADH Snuggles, Denise from Michigan, hello. Lori, hey, one of my in real life friends and ketoers who's doing really, really well. Lori Dean, she actually has her own channel, you guys. She's just starting up, so if you want to check her out, I'm going to be throwing her on my next shout out video. Got a few of you that I'm saving for that next one. Epiphany London, hello. Sandy's losing it. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. That's awesome. And I'm so glad you guys are making it here. It's a weird time, I know. And with summer, I don't know if it's any different or better, or I don't know. Luz Diaz is here, longtime supporter. Keto Ruby is here, longtime supporter. Good to see you, Ruby. She says I look gorgeous with my haircut. Thank you. I'm not 100% like sure I love it. It's a little shorter than I want it to go. I kind of feel older because I don't know, like I always feel like older ladies have short hair, so I've always had long hair so that I could look younger, but and I can't get it to dry right. It looks cute right here. That's all that matters, right? Doesn't matter if it looks cute in the back. Who cares, right? Anyway, so yeah, I'm sorry I missed chat last week. Oh, Sandy says she can't wait to check out the new channels. Awesome. I've got a few on there. I don't want to give them out yet because I only have 4 so far, and I really want to have a few more to like fill it in. And Ruby says I look younger with my hair like this. So I'll take that as a compliment because, you know, girls, we get to be in our 40s and we start to worry about how young we look. And every time someone tells me I look like I'm in my 30s or sometimes in my 20s, I'm always like, thank you so much. Good morning, Myrna de la O. Hello, Sally Hum. Good to see you. All right. So yeah, I'm sorry I missed our chat last week, and I was camping. We kind of had an overnighter. If you saw my little clip in my What to Eat Wednesday video, I actually put a clip of me doing what they were calling the mermaid racing, where they basically wrapped me up in a blanket and I put my upper body on a hoverboard and controlled the hoverboard with my elbows and like was going around like on the floor on my belly like a mermaid kind of. I could have done it a little longer, but I thought the kids wanted to turn, and I could have done that for a while. It was really fun, actually. You could go really fast, and it was funny because every time I would try and speed up and go faster, my husband and all the kids would scream and be like, "No, Mom, you're gonna get hurt," because they are like, they think I can't do stuff. I don't know. I guess, you know, moms, especially if we're overweight, we just don't do things. And so it's always surprising to my kids when I go, wow, I could do that. I'm just gonna do it. When I saw them doing that, I thought I could do that. And they even were like, you might have to put the wheels under your legs, because I guess if you're bigger, you have to put the wheels that you push around garbage cans underneath your legs so that it will actually pull you forward. And you should have seen the shocked looks on their faces when I leaned forward and the thing pulled me. They were like, oh. And I was like, dude, like, yeah, I can do this now. I can do cool stuff like you kids. Yeah, it was kind of fun. So I missed our chat, and I was actually like cleaning up the campsite and getting everything packed in the car right when we were supposed to chat. And I don't know if it was very good service, so I just decided not to do it because we were up in the mountains. But I'm glad I'm back, and I'm glad you guys are here. I don't really have a subject to talk about today. I mean, I already talked about my caffeine-free bang. I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, anything that tastes like cotton candy on this diet, right? It's awesome. I talked earlier about my clothes, that this is a size large shirt from Walmart, and it's starting to be too big, and I'm kind of disappointed because I don't have money to buy new shirts right now. I was just watching this morning Lizzie Mazur. I don't know if you guys watch her. Is it Lizzie? Oh my gosh, did I just say her name wrong? If I said that wrong, I feel really bad because I was literally just watching her, and I watch her all the time, but all of a sudden I think her name is not Lizzie. Oh my gosh. If anybody remembers, Sandy, I know you watch her, I think. What? Chrissy. It's Chrissy. Chrissy Mazur. Oh my gosh. Where did Lizzie come from? Guys, in my old age, my brain is not working. We're even friends on Facebook. Sorry, Chrissy. Anyway, this morning, she told us how she's finally in a 13-14 on the bottom. So she lost all of her weight up here and not in her bottom half. And she's finally fitting into a comfortable 13-14. And she actually squoze herself into 11-12. She has lost over 150 pounds. She's not a ketoer. She does kind of a low carb version. I think she's doing, not Weight Watchers. I don't think it's Weight Watchers. Maybe it is Weight Watchers. I'm not sure. She basically does calorie counting, and she tries to keep her carbs relatively low, but she doesn't do keto. And she has literally lost a human being like I have, so I love her. She's also a photographer. We have a lot in common. And so I love watching Chrissy Mazur because she is just adorable. And she only has like 166 subs. So if you guys aren't watching her, you should check her out. I have shouted her out before, but you should definitely check her channel out because she posts a lot and she has a lot to say, and she's a really interesting person. I really, really like her. So anyway, on and on. Do you guys want to chat about something? What do you want to chat about? I'm going to check and see if anybody's posted anything. Okay. So Ruby wants to know how I'm doing with tracking in the summer. She says she has time to be meticulous because she's off from teaching. Yes. So we're off from our dance craziness. We actually do have dance class tonight. This will be our first class since the recital, which the last recital was June 3rd, I think June 2nd, something like that. So in the last 3 weeks, we haven't had dance, and it's been heaven. I have washed the laundry. I cleaned my kitchen. I've laid around. Oh, the laying around has been so nice. In fact, the main reason I haven't done, I know Amy from Ketolicious Life has tagged me in this ridiculous fitness challenge I am not excited to do. And I was totally going to do it yesterday, and instead I laid in bed all day and folded laundry. I didn't even take a shower. Sorry, Amy. I just really, really, really don't want to do it. I'm going to try really hard to make myself, but I just really have no desire to do it. So anyway, yes, I have been doing very well with my tracking. I've been staying very well within my macros. I have been posting my macros almost daily. For about a week and a half, I did it daily. I didn't want to get people too annoyed by me always posting my macros every day. But if you follow me on Instagram, Keto Chaos is my name. I have posted my daily macros pretty much every single day, which is probably really confusing for those who follow me, who don't follow my channel, who don't know I do a higher protein version of keto. They're probably looking at my macros going, huh? That girl, she's not doing keto, because it doesn't look like keto in a keto world. When you put it out in percents, I usually end up looking at 39% protein, I think, and 39% fat. It's kind of like even. It looks like it's even almost because, or just a tiny bit higher with fat, just because fat is more calorically dense. And those, that chart, what do you call it? The percentage chart is based on calories. So your calorie intake, what percentage of your calorie intake is protein, what is fat, and what is carbs. And so if you look, you'll see that mine end up kind of being wonky. It's more like 40-40-10. That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't add up to 100. Well, I don't know. Well, anyway, who cares about percents? All I care about are grams. I'm trying to stick within my grams. I've been trying to do 10 under my fats, but I haven't been super successful. And I have had 2 days where I way overate my fats because we went out. So like we went to a movie and I ate a whole entire thing of almonds. That was a big mistake because then I couldn't even eat dinner when we got home because I had already overeaten my macros on almonds. Guys, this is why I don't recommend eating nuts because like the can was like, I don't know. It was 6 ounces, I guess, of nuts. Didn't look or feel like 6 ounces, and it tasted really good in the movie. But then I was really disappointed that I didn't get to eat like real food when I got home. So that was a bummer. But other than that, I have done really well. Like I have been tracking even on the days that I'm up. And I will say, though the scale is not necessarily cooperating, I know that I am losing because, so this morning I was getting in the shower and I just happened to catch, is that a bug? Goy! I hate them. I literally hate them. They give me nightmares. I'm not screaming. I can smell it. It smells like dusty, musty basement. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, my awesome non-scale victory. Yes. Okay, so I happened to catch a side view of myself in the mirror and I went, whoa, my back fat. What happened to my back fat? And I'm like looking both ways. I'm gonna have to get a picture soon. My bathroom is like too messy to take a picture right now, but I actually took a picture of myself from the back, only one, and I haven't shared it with a soul except my husband because I was wearing bra and panties and I never ever take pictures like that. And it was in February when we went to St. George. I don't know if you guys saw that vlog. We were in St. George and we were in a hotel room and I was wearing a cute black bra and panties. I don't ever do that except for special occasions. And I took a picture for myself and for Dave to like kind of see that, and I was so chagrined at the huge amount of back fat I had. I was like, what? I didn't know. And I mean, I knew, but I didn't like know that I had so much back fat. And when I looked at those rolls, I have like 3 rolls on both sides. When I looked at them, I thought, oh my gosh, is that going to be loose skin? Is that going to just stay there forever? Well, today I looked in a mirror and I was like, no, those are shrinking. They're shrinking. Like I still have the 3 rolls on each side, but they look so much smaller. And I'm like, even though the scale's not cooperating, I am seeing change. My measurements are going down. Guys, I know I'm already in Wonderland. Just for some reason, the scale has not caught up with me. I really, really, really would love to see it this week, but this is like a holding pattern week for me on water weight. And then I usually have a huge drop the following week. But if I could see it this week, I'd be really happy. It's our anniversary on Sunday for the weigh-in, and it's my 18-month video. So if I could hit it, pray for me, people. Pray for me. This water has got to let go of me. I need it to show on the scale. If I don't, you know, whatever. It just won't be as cool. It'll be just like on my 1 year on keto video when I didn't hit the 140 pounds down. I only hit 138. It's like not that big of a deal, but I am going to be doing a big 18 months on keto video, and I'm actually going to put on those ridiculously huge clothes again and take another picture and see how much further I have come since my 1 year, 6 months ago. Just for fun. Just for funsies, because the first happens to fall on a Sunday, which is my weigh-in, and it happens to be my 24th anniversary with my husband. So I thought I would do that as a fun video. I don't think I'm going to try my wedding dress on. Oh, maybe I should because it's our anniversary. Ugh, I don't know. I have to go dig it back out. And I only tried it on just a few months ago, but it was too big then. It's probably gigantic now. I'm blathering again. Okay, I answered your question. Yes, I'm tracking. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's really hot out here too. I hope I'm not sweating to death for you. Okay. Hi, Happy Cat. I'm glad you made it. Rosalba Zuniga says she loves Zuniga? She says she loves my hair, and I love anyone that says they love anything about how I look because, you know, we're all really self-conscious, right? You know, we look at ourselves in the mirror and we're like picking it apart. Like someone gives me a comb on my hair and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like it because it does this in the back and I don't know how to fix it. I should not do that. Thank you. I love my hair too. My hairstylist is freaking phenomenal. Just wish I could style it as well as she does. All right. Okay, Laura Rude asks, she says, hello from the Netherlands. If you drink Coca-Cola Light Zero carbs, and it doesn't kick you out of ketosis, can it still stall your weight loss? It has not stalled my weight loss. I have literally been drinking Coke Zero from day one. But I will tell you this, I know people whose weight loss it has stalled. It could be that you're sensitive to aspartame. So if you find that you're drinking Coke Zero and it is stalling you out, of course, try going without it for a week and seeing if it helps. And if it helps, then definitely don't drink it. If it helps and you want to try something else, Diet Pepsi is sucralose sweetened. I don't know if you can get that in the Netherlands, but Diet Pepsi has a different sweetener. So it could be the sweetener that's bothering you. This soda, I think, is also sucralose. I should know. But I don't know, because I should, but I don't. Let's see. Can't see sucralose on there. I don't know. I don't even know what the sweetener is in this. Weird. Potassium citrate. I like that. It's got potassium in it. I don't know what all these potassiums are. Maybe they're the sweetener. It's got magnesium chloride, calcium chloride. I literally cannot see a sweetener on here. I swore it was sucralose, though. Weird. But I've never had this caffeine-free version, so who knows? Who knows? It's 0 carbs. That's what I'm caring about. Let's see. I know that Monster and Rockstar, I believe, have erythritol. And then, of course, there's always Zevia brand. If you can get Zevia brand, it is stevia sweetened, and that's usually pretty good for just about everybody. Like, usually nobody has problems with stevia other than not loving the taste of it. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't stall my weight loss, but I can't guarantee it won't stall yours. I guess that's the short answer. Happy Cat said, I weighed in at 204 this morning and thought of you. So close! My body is totally teasing the Wonderland adventure for me. Yep, me too. It was 201 again today. Haven't yet seen the 200 point anything yet. I'm hoping. I'm praying. It's just so close. And I want it to be like on a monumental day. Like, I don't want it to be on the 8th. I mean, it's cool if it's on the 8th, but if it's on the 1st, it's my 18-month ketoversary and my 24-year anniversary, and, you know, with YouTube, that matters. In real life, doesn't matter. Real life, like, if I was just doing this in real life, I'd be like, whatever, cool, chill, whenever it happens, it happens. It happens next week, whatever. But because of YouTube and, like, wanting to have views and wanting to expand my channel and make it to 10K subbies, like freaking Ginger from Keto in the UK. She said I was going to make it to 10K before her. Nope. She is 10K already, and I'm only 6.2, 6.3, something like that. So, yeah, I'd love it to get my viewage up, because I know there's a lot more of you guys out there, you know? I know there's a lot more people who want to see people being successful on keto to motivate them to keep going. I know I do, and I watch all of you guys for that reason. So I know that there's more of me that wants to see people like me talking about their lives out there. Now, I have to say, lately, I have come across a channel. These people live, like, I don't even know, probably around the corner from me. I think they live over the couple towns over. They have, like, almost 200K subscribers. She had, like, 50,000 views, or 35,000 views yesterday on her kids' potty training video. Yeah, potty training. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing here. Maybe there's more people that want to watch potty training videos. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. Like, they literally live around the corner from me. Like, practically. I could, like, find them. And my favorite, like, family vlog channel that also has 9 kids, Norp and South, they are apparently here in Utah, but I am not cool enough to meet them, apparently. I tried. I offered them to do, like, a free photo shoot where we would, like, take photos of each other's families. I would think that would be a cool vlog, right? No response so far. But, you know, I mean, give them time. Give them time. But I'm just like, I'm not as famous as you might think. There are more famous people in Utah. Apparently, because kids are fun to watch and keto people, maybe not. I don't know. You couldn't find her name on YouTube. Chrissy Mazur. It is spelled Chrissyy. And her last name is Mazer. Chrissy Mazur. And if you can't find her on YouTube, if you go back to I think it was my original, very first shout out, I think that the link is in that one. You guys, if you haven't watched my old shout outs and you're newer to my channel, you should go check out that one. Because there's some cool ones on that one. I had like 20 or something that I shouted out. I can't remember. Sally says, give yourself a break. You can take a day off. Yeah, I've been taking a lot of days off, though. Been laying around doing nothing a lot. Mainly because I never get to lay around doing nothing. And... sorry, bug again. Yeah, I've just been enjoying my time off because I don't get very much of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been nice. Hey, Barbara B. Keto is here. Hi, I'm glad you're here. Oh, Renee Riffle, she's weighing in at 203. We are all so close. We're all neck and neck. Anybody else about to hit the Wonderland barrier? Maybe we could all do it this week. I'm not gonna cut the carbs and get into Wonderland though, because I'm gonna do what I'm doing. I already do cut the carbs. And I've been doing the same thing forever. And I'm chill with that. And it's working because dang, my bad fat is going away. Becky Ezra says, it seems I got married at 10 years old. So what, that would make me 34? Yeah. Okay. I was 20 when I got married. Is that right? 20? I don't know. It's 24 years. No, I was 19 still. I was 19. Because we got married in July. I turned 20 in November, and I will be 44. Can I even do my math right? Oh my gosh, what if I have the years we've been married wrong? No, I couldn't. It was 94. Oh man, you guys. Growing old is not pretty. My brain's frying a little bit. Jasper, don't you be looking at me out the window. Go play. He's in panties, so if he comes... oh, sorry, underwear. I've been informed by my teen boys I can't call them panties. I've had girl after girl after girl. The youngest boy above Jasper is 10 years older than him. He's 12, and he says I can't call them panties because he's a boy. And I'm like, yeah, I can. He's totally wearing panties, and that's all. Because I like saying panties, because it's cute. And they're short pants. I'm lost. What was I talking about? Old. When did I get married? I got married in 94. I was born in 74, so I was 19. I'm right. I was 19, turned 20 in November. There you go. Got pregnant in May the following year. Had my baby in February, right after I turned 21. He's 22. That makes me 43. Turning 44 in November. That's right. It's right. Wow. And I'm a homeschooler. You know, I teach a lot of math. I really do. Crap. Okay, moving on. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Okay, Lori says she has a hard time seeing the changes that other people see, but she knows it's there. She's 25 pounds down and down 3 or 4 sizes and tons of inches. I agree with you on that, Lori. Sometimes it's really hard to see. And like Chrissy was talking about in her video today that I watched today, I'm not sure if you put it out today, but I watched it today. She was talking about how sometimes your brain actually does catch up with your body. And she's like, sometimes you'll look in the mirror and you'll be like, yeah, I look so different. And that's been me this week. I think we're just connected, me and Chrissy. Like this week, I just keep looking in the mirror going, whoa, my loose skin looks looser. I have more wrinkles and stuff. Though I have to say, my arms, I think are looking better, but I'm not sure. I don't know. You guys have seen my arms a couple of times. What do you think? Do you think they're looking smaller or less wrinkly? I don't know. I mean, they're going to be saggy no matter what I do because my arms were huge. huge. If you guys have not seen before pictures, my arms were giant. So, and being in my 40s, I do have good skin, but I'm still gonna have sag. But anytime I look in the mirror and I think they look a little, less saggy. I don't know. It's always nice. I want that to happen because, we all want that to happen. I do say that my saggy arms are like my badge of courage, my proof, my, no one's ever gonna see me and think, oh, she's a skinny girl. She won't want to hang out with me because she's skinny. No one better ever look at me like that. And I'm going to just be prouder wearing these shorter sleeves and letting people see it and not being afraid of it and not hiding it. Because, dang it, I want people to know what I did. I don't want people to think I've been skinny my whole life. I've never been skinny. I don't even know how to be skinny. I don't even know, how to have a skinny mindset. It's even just mind-blowing for me, as I'm riding the rides at Lagoon, that I'm telling myself I don't need to worry about it. I have to talk myself down off the cliff. I will fit. I keep saying, I will fit. I know I will fit. I just have to convince myself of it because it's been so many years that I've had that fear that every time I'm in the line, will I fit? It's the only thing I worry about at the whole line is, will I fit? And now I'm telling myself, don't worry about it. You will fit. And that's a skinny mindset. That is my brain, go away, bug. That is my brain flipping over and switching to a skinny mindset. Being able to embrace that I can be a healthy weight and that it's okay and that it's still me. But I will tell you, my friend, she watches this, well, I'm not sure if she watches my channel. I'm going to say this and I will apologize later if she feels sad that I'm saying this. So I have a friend who I've been coaching with keto for almost as much time as I have been doing keto. She began keto in April, and I started in January. She was my first official Padawan, my first official coach person that I am helping. She's one of my very good friends. She was a lot bigger than me and a lot shorter than me, and so she had a lot further to go. I have noticed over the year and a half, it's been just over a year for her, that I have seen her be jealous of me. I have seen her look at me and think, oh, she's so skinny, I'll never look like that. Oh, she's so pretty, I'll never look like that. And she's made comments here and there, and they kind of bug me a little bit because I can't help how I look. I can't help being cute. I've always been cute. I was born cute. I mean, blame God. I don't know. Even when I was fat, I was cute. But I can't help that my body loses weight differently, that I lose it more proportionally, that I have a nice waistline, that I've always had a nice waistline. You can even see in the before picture that I was still a little bit of a waistline because I would just gain here in my butt and then my belly. And so even when my belly was bigger than my boobs, I still looked like I kind of had a little bit of a waist. Anyway, it doesn't matter. My body is losing weight differently. It started out losing all up here, and now it is losing all down here, and it's just kind of evening out. At the camp out, she said something. She was there at the camp out with me. She said something that kind of really I don't even know how to take it. But she basically said that she felt like she couldn't call me as accountability partner anymore because I was skinny. She felt like I wouldn't understand. She felt like I wouldn't know what to say, wouldn't be able to help talk her down off the ledge or whatever because I'm skinny now. I'm not even totally skinny yet. I still have a long ways to go. I'm not even in Wonderland yet. I don't want that. I don't want to be skinny. Does that even make any sense? To you girls who are bigger, you probably know what I mean. It's kind of like in the movie I Feel Pretty, where she thinks she's skinny, and so she acts different, and she's all, I am rocking this body, She has this like attitude shift where she starts acting better than everybody else and really rude. She has a skinny girl attitude, which more is a mean girl attitude, but I feel like poor skinny girls who get like judged for being skinny. No, that's bad. It's just as bad as judging people for being fat. Yeah. I kind of didn't know what to say to her. I was kind of like, well, I was 374 pounds and I remember being it. I haven't forgotten and I won't ever forget. I'm still your friend. I still love you. I still want you to succeed. I still want to support you. You can still call me anytime. You can still message me anytime and I will still support you all the way and I will still know what to say. And I think maybe part of it is that she's kind of fallen off and gone back on and fallen off and gone back on. And so she didn't have as like good a success that first year. She lost 100 pounds instead of the 138 like me. And I think she kind of blames herself from doing that. But you know what? She's inspiring to me because she's been able to get back on. Like, I can't even imagine that. And I think she feels like I won't understand because I never fell off the wagon because I refuse. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I refuse to fall off the wagon. It would take a huge monumental shift in my brain right now for me to even consider doing anything off plan at all. I have had cravings. Are you kidding? I have cravings all the time. When Chef Dave was out of town last week, you should have seen me. I was dying. I had major anxiety. I couldn't sleep. I was shaking. All I wanted to do was freaking dive into a bag of something. I don't even know what. I craved so many things. I craved chocolate. I craved gummy bears. I craved popcorn, chips and salsa. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. So many things. And I just said, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Anxiety is not going to get the better of me. And of course, I messaged Dave and I was like, I'm having a hard time. And he's in the mountains. Couldn't get my message. So I just laid there and tried not to think about it and pushed through. Because I will not go off plan. I cannot. I know myself too well. I will not be able to get back on. And I don't know if I'll ever feel differently, like, if I get to my goal weight. I do say if, because, like, I'm kind of comfortable at this size. I think I look good. I think I look sexy. I like how my clothes fit. I'm worried if I lose too much more that I will lose my boobs or I will lose my butt and I won't look hourglass anymore and I'll look flat. I have silly things that I worry about. And now they're just different things. But I still remember sitting in the bathtub and not being able to reach my own behind to wash it. Like, I remember. I haven't forgotten just because I'm not struggling with that anymore. I still remember how horrible that was. I still know what it's like to be not capable of taking care of yourself. I was in danger of being able to not take care of myself in the restroom. You know, like, if you know what I mean. It was bad. My arms were in the way. My sides were in the way. Everything was in the way. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do my job. I couldn't be a photographer. I couldn't hardly move. I couldn't walk. You know. I mean, I know that some of you guys know that you were in that place. So I have been there to the bad place. I have been there more than once to the bad place. I have lost all the weight and gained it all back. I know what that feels like, and I'll tell you what, that feels so much worse than being fat to begin with. I was fat my whole adult life. I was in the 290s to 300s my whole active adult life with all my older kids being babies. From the time that my second child was born, I was 290 plus for years, and I was happy, and I loved myself, and I was beautiful, and I did things. Now, I wasn't like super active, maybe, but I wasn't to that place, to that dark place. I still felt very, very healthy, and I still looked sexy in my eyes. My husband thought I was sexy. I was cool with my weight. And then by accident, I lost weight. It wasn't even actually planned. I was actually trying to kill yeast because I was having trouble breastfeeding my 7-year-old who's turning 8 this coming Monday. So my almost 8-year-old, I was nursing her, and I was losing my milk supply and I wasn't keeping up with milk. And it was the first time that had ever happened. And someone suggested that maybe I had yeast problem. And so I went on a yeast cleanse, which basically is keto without the dairy and without the fat. It was pure misery. But I was doing it for my daughter, and she was my motivator, and like trying to get my milk back was my motivator. But then when I dropped 14 pounds the first week, I was like, oh, what have I stumbled upon? I'm going to keep doing this. So I did keep doing that for about 6 months. And then I got with a coach who was helping me do keto with shakes. And I ended up losing 110 pounds. And I acted like that girl on freaking, I Feel Pretty. I acted like her. I acted skinny, mean girl skinny. I was like, hey, I'm awesome. Why don't you try and lose weight? It is not as hard as you think it is. You should have done this a long time ago. And I would see fat people and I'd be like, oh, thank God, I'm never going to look like that again. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not going to look like that again. Big mistake. Big mistake. I enjoyed it a lot. And I enjoyed everybody telling me how good I looked. And I basked in the glow of being skinny. Guys, I am skinnier now than I was then. I am a size smaller now than I got to. I feel better and I look better, but I am not acting like I am skinny like that. I am not acting like that. Because I know, and it can change in an instant. I know that one bite, one choice, one bad day can mess everything up. I could not believe how fast I put that weight back on. I didn't put it, what happened was I got pregnant and I ended up doing sugar-free during my pregnancy, but not low carb because I have no clue about ketosis. I didn't know what ketosis was. My coach never told me that's what I was doing. He totally told me enough just to keep me hook, line, and sinker, taking his shakes in and coming to see him every week. That's all he told me. I knew I wasn't supposed to eat things, but I didn't know why. And bug, go away. And anyway, so I'm on and on again. Ketosis. I didn't understand it, so I started going back on some carbs. I made it through my whole pregnancy sugar-free. I put on still 50 pounds during my pregnancy and never took it off. I took off. I started shakes again after that. I tried isogenics. Can I eye roll? Isogenics. If you guys ever go to an isogenics meeting and they tell you about how amazing it is, like, just ignore them. They do not know what they're talking about. 90% of their product, okay, all of their products are hugely high in carbs. It didn't help me lose weight at all. I lost through sheer effort and pain and misery, and I was starving the whole time because the only food you could eat was 600 calories a day plus the 2 shakes. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Or was it 3 shakes? I don't know, but it was ridiculous. And there's like 24 carbs in the shakes. In each one. I was so frustrated and stressed. It was so bad. And I did end up losing, let's see, I got down to 240. And that's when I did my first clogging recital. And I felt pretty proud of myself. And I had done pretty well. And then I ended up having a miscarriage that summer. And I kind of just fell off the wagon, just started eating whatever. My weight went up so fast. I gained 50 pounds in less than 6 months. I was back to 300 pounds by December. I was thinking about not trying to have another baby, but we thought that we really, really should. And I kept saying, I am getting sicker and sicker by the day. If I don't have another baby now, I'm not having another baby. So we went ahead. I don't know that was the best choice because I got so much bigger. I ended up getting up to 373 pounds in my pregnancy. Horrible blood pressure issues. I ended up having to induce that poor baby 3 weeks early. It was scary. I almost died from pleurisy after I had him about a week after. All the fluid in my body just kind of like couldn't go anywhere else, and it kept collecting and collecting and collecting to the point where it couldn't go anywhere else but into the cavity between my diaphragm and my lung, and it made it so I couldn't open my lungs and I couldn't breathe. And I finally admitted that I was sick, and I finally went to the ER. I can't remember what my oxygen level was, but I was basically on death's door. Ended up being in the hospital for several days with a newborn and not being able to nurse him because I had to be on Lasix and peed like 40 pounds of water. No, it wasn't even that much. It was only like 10 pounds or something. I didn't lose that much weight. Then was breastfeeding, and I didn't dare to lower my carb count because it didn't work with my other baby. It never helped it. And I was having trouble with my milk supply. So I just ate every carb there was. I was eating carbs. I ate so many carbs. So even though I did lose some weight, I think I ended up getting down to like 335 right after I had him. Maybe it was even 315. Could have been. And then just that first year of his life, up to 374 again. And that was hell. Going from feeling like a skinny girl, feeling like all that, to going to being morbidly obese and unable to take care of myself was literally probably the worst thing I've ever been through in my life. It was horrifying. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And so if people think that I have like amazing willpower, I have a huge fear motivator. Huge. I will not go back there ever again. I can't. And I know that one bite is all it takes. It's a slippery slope. I started with just having fruit. I started with green smoothies, guys. Green smoothies. Good, healthy green smoothies. Started with that. And it was all downhill from there. And the more depressed I got, the more I ate. And the more I ate, the more depressed I got. Until I was in a horrible depression and I literally felt like I wanted to claw myself out of my body and run away. I wanted to leave my family. I wanted to abandon them. My baby hated me, and it was probably because I hated myself. And I just said, why did I even have this kid? Like, oh, it was horrible. Guess who likes me now, guys? The 2-year-old. Loves me. In fact, tells me multiple times a day how much he loves me. And he nestles into my neck and just says, I love you, Mommy. I love you. When he was a newborn, I couldn't hold him without him screaming. Everyone else could hold him. He hated my guts. He hated my guts until he was probably about 18 months old when he started coming around and actually liking me a little bit. Oh my gosh, the bugs! Ah! If I couldn't see them, it might be better. But I can see me. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right. Anyway, what does it all have to do with anything is that I don't want to be considered to be the skinny girl. And so I like these because they tell everybody that I used to be the fat girl, and I get that world, and I can understand you, and I can help you, all of that. That's basically what the point of what that was. So, my friend, if you are watching, I apologize for mentioning it, but girl, I love you, and I'd do anything for you, and you're being so successful, and you're awesome, and don't feel that way about me. Please message me. And she has been messaging me. She has been checking in. She's been letting me know that she's been keeping to her macros. She's been using me as accountability partner again, and I'm so glad because that is what friends are for, right? I mean, that's why I have Dave. I know that if I complain to him and say, Dave, I'm doing so bad, that he's not going to be like, it's okay, babe, because he knows that's not what I want to hear. He used to do that. He was the world's worst enabler, but he's not doing that anymore. And a lot of you guys are wondering about him a lot, why he hasn't lost more weight. I honestly don't know, and I'm not going to bug him about it because it's your own personal journey. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing isn't working, and I am not going to say anything to him because I love him. He's probably watching this. Dang it. Hi, babe, if you're watching. He's awesome the way he is, and I don't mind. He and I were neck and neck forever. Okay, so when we got married, someone asked me, were you guys overweight when you got married? Yes. We were both 220 pounds when we got married. Had my first kid, gained 25 pounds, was 250, stayed there. So did he. He was also 250. Had my second kid, got to 290, had the kid, stayed there. So did he. I got to 300 pounds. So did he. We both lost weight. We both lost. When I said that I lost all that weight, so did he. 110 pounds, both of us. We have the same weight still. We both hit 225. Not kidding. I got pregnant. I started eating more. So did he. We got up to 250. He got up there with me. I got depressed. He got depressed. He started enabling me. We started drinking more Cokes. We started eating more donuts. He did it right along with me. I hadn't asked him his weight in a really long time. And when we started this, he did it with me. Day one, we started together, keto. And it was a week later when he told me his starting weight. His starting weight was 370. Mine was 374. We were still the same. So it's kind of weird for me to have gone past him. And because I told him I was going to catch up, because he lost 30 pounds. I'm not kidding, you guys. 30 pounds the first week on keto. 30 pounds. I couldn't even believe it. He was like, he's like, I wish I would have took a picture because, and he didn't do before pictures that day either. I did, but he didn't. We only have that second week after he'd already lost 30 pounds. But anyway, I told him, I'm going to catch up to you and I'm going to pass you. I'm going to catch up to you and I'm going to pass you. And sure enough, I did. It was about right when I started this channel. We had both lost 100 pounds right when I started this channel. I had caught up and then I passed him. He stayed there. I'm not exactly sure why. I know he doesn't track, and I know he eats a lot of like meats like sausage and Bahama Mamas and hot dogs, things like that have the higher fat count. Good chance he's just eating maintenance macros. He looks thinner to me than he did in August of last year, but he weighs the same. So I don't know if he's ever going to get back on 100% tracking and try and lose that weight, but I don't care if he does or not. He's so much better off than he was before. He's 100 pounds down, and that makes his life so much better. And he is, he had his knee replaced, and it's made it so much easier on his knee and to be so much weight loss. He can do so much. On that, he went out of town with my son last week to scout camp, and he freaking hiked. Like, they hiked 40 or 50 miles, and we're talking like cliff faces. Like, a kid almost died. I hate scout camp. Kid almost died. He was stepping over a boulder, and the boulder moved. Well, it wasn't a boulder. It was like a rock. He was stepping over it, and it moved, and it knocked him off balance, and he just started flipping down the hill. And my husband couldn't get to him, and nobody could get to him. They were yelling at the boys, catch him, catch him. And he finally caught himself on the only bush on the entire face of this. It wasn't a cliff. It was like a really steep, rocky, I don't know what they were thinking. Why do boys do these things? Thankfully, it was not my 12-year-old that went tumbling down the mountain. Anyway, he grabbed it and he stabbed himself on the bush, and he was just scratched up. He was okay. Anyway, they were hiking, like insanely hiking. They didn't have keto food. He had brought himself some zero-carb beef jerky that I bought him online. I can't remember the name of it, sorry. He had bought himself thin bars, protein shakes, and he had gone to the grocery store and gotten a few things, I don't know what, like eggs and bacon maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, so they were eating, but he didn't eat any carbs. He has not eaten any carbs. He doesn't eat carbs, so I'm not sure. I think he's proof that high-fat keto doesn't work for losing weight. You gotta have a calorie deficit. Go along with it. I don't know. He does eat higher protein and higher fat, so maybe if he did lower protein and higher fat, it might work, but I think he's too afraid of losing muscle. So he's super strong, super awesome. I'm so glad to have him back, because before he lost all the weight and before he had the knee replacement surgery, I felt guilty asking him to do anything for me that involved stairs, because the guy couldn't even make it up and down the stairs. He was in bad shape. I was really concerned that he wasn't going to be able to do his job, and we were going to be out of money because, you know, he's the sole provider. I do photography, but I really only work in the spring, and that money is the only time we get money a lot for my photography services, because I just don't get a lot of business in the other times of the year. And so I don't really work, and if he can't work, that's scary. That's very scary. Okay. Keto Ruby says she wants to share a trick she learned from Angel's Heavenly Nails, who I have tried to find her channel, and I haven't been able to find it. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Angel's Heavenly Nails with a Z, who lost 150 pounds on high protein, lower fat. She recommends lowering fat to 50 grams 4 days a week to break a stall. Yes, I have recommended that myself, actually. I've recommended going 10 under on your fats, but you can go as low as 50. I wouldn't go lower than 50. I did a day lower than 50 in my last, when I was having that little fit, and I did the yogurt fast, and I was 26 grams of fat, and I was really hurting. I had no energy, and my muscles actually hurt. Don't do that unless you really want to do a protein sparing modified fast, but I can't give advice on that. But that's what that is. So don't go below 50, but yes, it does work. So if you're having trouble with a stall, lower your fats really low for 4 days and then go back to normal. Or lower your fats by 10 for 6 days and do a maintenance day where you do a really high fat that day. That usually will also kick it into gear. Let's see. Put more of your before pictures on the first part of your YouTube so people can see the drastic change. Nah. You gotta watch to the end of the video. If you want to see it, watch to the end of the video or fast forward. I put it on every 4 weigh-ins. So if you're looking for them, they are when I do my pictures. So I do my pictures every 4 weeks. So let's see. I think I have 76 last week. 76 weigh-in was the last time I did pictures. And so I have a slideshow, and I'll add a slideshow at the end of every 4-week weigh-in. I might do it this week too, though, because it's going to be my 18 months on keto. So I'm going to add it probably at the end of that. It's at the end. So I'm just going to throw that out there. If you want to see them, you got to watch the video to the end. All right. Shockingly, she was less hungry on 50 than 80 grams of fat. Interesting. I don't know that I was less hungry on the 25 fat day I did. I was too busy at Lagoon, so I'm not sure, but I don't really get hungry, so. Oh my gosh, Lori, 201.7 today. We are literally twins. I was like, I think 201.4. We're getting there. We're getting there. I've got me some girls that are all gonna hit it at the same time as me. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna have to party or something. You should come up to Lagoon and have a party with me, Lori. Okay. Oh, good question. That's actually something I have never been asked. Wow. That's impressive because I've been asked a lot of things. So Paula Smith, she asked me when I first started keto, did I have frequent urination, especially at night? Yes. Yes. The reason being, a ketogenic diet is inherently not necessarily just diuretic, but it's also anti-inflammatory. So your body will flush a lot of water, especially at the very beginning. You will lose a lot of water weight and you will pee a lot. I may or may not have actually peed on the way to the bathroom, which I hadn't done in years, and I used to do that a lot. I've had issues with that before. I tend to be a wake up in the night to pee kind of girl. At least once a night I wake up. But yes, when I have a whoosh, so not just at the beginning of keto, but whenever I'm having a true water weight whoosh, I will usually get up 3 times a night, sometimes more. So yes, it just means that the water is leaving your body, that your body is letting it go. It's a good thing, and it doesn't usually last very long. So, and I usually pee during the day too, like every hour when that's happening. So yeah, frequent urination is common, and that is the reason you need to pay really close attention to your electrolytes, especially your sodium. If you're having a whoosh, have more sodium than you usually have. So on a normal day, I have between 6,000 and 8,000 in supplemental sodium, not counting the food sodium. And I will raise it up 1 extra dose, so up to 10,000 on the days I'm having a whoosh, and it still doesn't even quite cut it. I still end up feeling lethargic, kind of tired, crampy. My legs will be crampy. I don't know, like I just feel kind of like someone just literally sucked the energy out of me. So what usually I will do is hit a Zip Fizz to get some more potassium, because it's usually my potassium that's the issue, because my potassium has dropped. I don't really want to get potassium citrate powder and use that like they recommend on optimal ketogenic dieters, who also banned me from their group. See my giant eye roll? People are so lame. We can talk about that if you want, but I usually will take a hit of what I call a hit of potassium with the Zip Fizz. There's 850 milligrams of potassium citrate in that, and it tastes okay, so I will take that. And a lot more sodium the next couple of days to try and make up for it. But I do put water weight back on, so you'll see if you watch my videos this last month, I lost 5 pounds and then I lost 10 pounds. I had a major whoosh when I went back to tracking and stopped eating peanuts and Think Thin bars. And my body let go of a lot of extra water that it was hanging on to that I didn't know it was hanging on to. And that's when I felt, so the 5 pound week, I didn't really feel that much. But when I had the 10 pounds, I lost 10 pounds over a course of 3 days. I felt really lethargic and really, really miserable. So keep up on those electrolytes. If you're peeing all the time, it means you're in a whoosh state, but you're going to feel crappy if you don't keep up on those electrolytes. Gets lots of sodium. If you don't know how to make sole water, watch my video on how to make sole water. It will help you, just because you can take a shot of it and it's in. Yeah. All right. Just ketogen. You'll get there, I promise. You guys are awesome. Sandy says she's lost 111 pounds and she sees no difference when she looks in the mirror. Yeah, I think it took me, I didn't really feel like I looked different for like the first 125 pounds. When I started YouTube, I felt like I looked better, but I just couldn't see it in the mirror that much. But now I can see it. Like, I don't even look like me because I've never been this thin. So when I look in the mirror, sometimes I'm like, who is that? It kind of freaks me out a bit. Because, yeah, I've never seen myself look like this. It's crazy. Connie Diebold says she hopes to run into me at Lagoon this summer. Okay. I will tell you a secret. I will be there tomorrow, and I'm vlogging. So if you guys are coming to Lagoon, tomorrow will be a good day. I'm going to get there around noon, and I don't know if I'm going to stay for dinner or not, but I will be there all afternoon, and you can generally find me in the kiddie area. Like almost always. I tend to park my red double stroller over by basically the entrance to the pool where they have that surf store, right by the Coke dispenser. They don't have Coke Zero in that dispenser. They have Monsters, and they only have one zero carb flavor, and it's orange, and it's like expensive. So I bring my own, and I will be bringing my own. So if anybody wants, bugs. If they go on my face, it really freaks me out. Okay, if you're in Utah and you have a Lagoon pass and you're planning to come to Lagoon tomorrow, say hello. You can be on my YouTube channel. I will do a little interview with you, and you can tell me how long you've watched my channel and crud and how much weight you've lost. I don't know. So yeah, Connie and someone else, I think it was Sandra Olson, said she was going to stop by Lagoon tomorrow. Yes, please come up to me and talk to me. I will not recognize you guys, but if you walk right up to me, I probably will even wear this shirt. I will probably even wear this short sleeve shirt. Good chance. Either that or I'm going to wear my Chaos Manager shirt. Can't decide. And it's gray with big lady on the front that says Chaos Manager. I'm not sure what I want to do, but I will be there. If you see me, you dang well better come and say hello. I am nice. I will say hello to you. I will chat. You will make me happy by chatting with me because I am bored out of my mind watching the kids ride the rides half the time because I just don't feel like spinning anymore. So if you are coming to Lagoon tomorrow, please, please, please come and say hello and be on my vlog. That would be awesome. It would also make my vlog fun, right? I mean, come on. Yeah. Oh. They just love me, these beetles. They just loved me. All right, well, we're an hour in, so I am looking to make sure I don't miss anything really important. I know that I talked a lot today. I'm sorry. I guess I missed talking to you guys. I answered that question already. Alyssa Violetta wants to know who I am, and she says she loves my eyes. Okay. Alyssa, my name is Tammy. I've lost 173 pounds on a ketogenic way of eating since January 1st, 2017. That's who I am. There you go. I said that at the beginning of the video. Oh my gosh, Totally Kathy is here. Hi, beautiful. You're doing keto? Ah! I'm dying to know if it will help you. I'm dying. I always feel so sorry for you when you're having your fasting days. It just breaks my heart. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Kathy, email me at, let's see. What is my email? Oh yeah, the ketochaos@gmail.com. Email me, please. I will get in touch with you. I will give you my personal cell phone number and you can message me anytime you have a question. I promise. I really, 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 really would love to connect with you. You are one of my favorite people on the planet, and I love your channel so much. It makes me so happy, and I can't even believe you're watching my channel. I love you that much. I am like fangirling you so bad right now. So yes, please email me and I will connect with you and make sure that you are doing keto right. And if you haven't joined my Facebook group, be sure to do that because that's where you can find macros. Oh, I do have some new salt, but my kids lost it. Someone said use new salt for potassium. I used to. In fact, that's what I used to do. I used to throw it in my Ketorade or throw it in my drink, and I could throw it in my Bang. Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't want to ruin the flavor of that. It's so yummy. Yeah. But my kids have taken off with it, and I keep forgetting to buy more. So that's the reason I've been doing the Zip Fizzes. Oh my gosh. Happy Cat. Are you in Utah too? Everybody's coming to Lagoon tomorrow, right? Come on. We can do it another time too. Like I'm there once a week, every week. Like usually I go on Wednesday or Thursday. That just tends to be my day, but I can go any day. So if you guys really serious about having like a meetup at Lagoon, like let's plan it. Send me an email. We'll work it out. Okay. Drank my Kool-Aid. I love that. I'm a Kool-Aid person. I'm not trying to start a keto cult or anything, but I love my people. I love my people, and I love helping people. So I love it. My mom is here. Aw. Hi, Mommy. I love you. My mom is totally watching me. Now I'm totally uncomfortable. Guys, my mom is awesome. She knows exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to being overweight and when it comes to wanting to lose weight and when it comes to losing it and gaining it back and the struggle and the misery, and she knows it. She knows it. She has been there and she has done it. And she's definitely been my inspiration for the fact that you can just keep doing it and you can keep going and you can get there, and I love it. I love it. Yeah, Deborah Gold, that's my mama right there. Everybody say hi. All right, Sandy, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Sandy, if you haven't watched Sandy's Losing It, you guys, she's awesome. I swear, she freaking makes a video every day. I don't know how you do it, Sandy. I can't keep up. It's hard. Even when I've got all this time on my hands, I'm laying there in bed going, I should make a video. I totally should go do Amy's exercise challenge. Utah County. All right, Happy Cat. Find me on Facebook, send me a message. We'll work it out. If you're not in my Facebook group, you definitely, oh my gosh, now Dave's here. Were you here earlier when I was chatting about you? I hope not. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad to be inspiring to people, and I don't feel inspiring. I'm really good at talking, and I'm really good at taking this huge amount of info and putting out just a bit. Just enough. You were there? Oh, Dave. I'm sorry I'm talking about you when you're not here. It's awkward. I love you. So yeah, there's this guy from high school. I don't know if he watches my channel. He was messaging me. That was awkward too. If you're watching this, that was awkward. I love you, baby. And I mean Dave. Okay, we gotta go, you guys. We're at an hour 10, so, or hour 8 or something like that. We just need to go. I need an updated cover photo. Oh, on my yes, I need an updated cover photo on the actual group, don't I? With the one I have like my hand and I'm like 5 steps. You're true. That is true. I look a lot different than I did in that photo because I made that video before they fired me from Keto. Oh, firing. We have to talk about, since you guys are here at the very, 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 you are here? Really? Dude. It's awkward. Okay, anyway. Who wants to know? Tell me right now, if you're still here. There are 44 of you still here. Wow. If you're still here and you want to know why Optimal Ketogenic Dieters fired me, please say yes right now. If you don't, I'm going to close this video out. Okay? 1 more hour. I can't talk for another hour. My kids are literally watching me out the window going, Mom, Hi, Jasper. Hi, baby. They're like, are you coming inside? Are you coming in? Okay, everybody said yes. Okay. I don't want you guys to have like any hate in your heart for optimal ketogenic dieters, okay? So I know I have mentioned them quite a bit because they do the same kind of keto that I do. So they do the higher protein, moderate fat keto. They do things a little differently, and they do recommend long fasts, which I don't because Dr. Finney doesn't, and they do recommend potassium supplementation, which I don't because Dr. Finney doesn't. And I am a Finney diehard, and I've posted a couple of times in that group and kind of tried to get the feel of the water, but I haven't really been active because I didn't feel like it was appropriate for me to say anything because I don't do keto exactly the way they do it. I'm pretty dang close though. Like when it comes to macros, my macros fit in their chart. So I couldn't resist the other day, you guys. It's me and my stupid helpfulness attitude. There were 2 posts in one day where people posted questions that I totally knew the answer to. And I also knew the answer from their perspective, because I'd watched the group long enough to know what they would say. And I didn't want to come across as a moderator. So I was offering my experience, and I mentioned how much weight I've lost, and I gave advice on macros, and I can't remember, like, it wasn't even supplements or anything. It was like stuff I get, like stuff that is the same as what they do. I was really careful. But the moderators are not as bad on that page as they are in ketogenic dieters, in that they don't automatically just delete everything that doesn't agree with them. They don't create like a echo chamber there as badly as they do on ketogenic dieters. But 3 of the moderators I got their attention because I posted my before and after pictures. And apparently in the pinned post, well, it didn't really say you couldn't post your before and after pictures, but not very many people do. I'm wondering if they have like a rule about before and after pictures, maybe, because they deleted my before and after picture off of there, and then had to make a comment that said, just so you posters know, this person's only been on our board since February, and so they don't know everything the way we do it, and they haven't lost weight using our way of eating. Oh my gosh, the Beatles, you guys, they're attacking me. Okay. I'm going to get through this story, and then we got to get away from the Beatles. Okay, what group is this? Oh, so on Facebook, my original group was Ketogenic Dieters. I was a moderator there before they fired me, and I have a whole video about that. It says you were fired. If you want to search it up, you can watch it. This is another group that I found when they fired me. I was looking for another big group where I could participate and learn and things like that, and I found this group. It's called Optimal Ketogenic Dieters, okay? It is also run by a guy in Australia who knows Dr. Finney, has worked with Dr. Finney, believes in Dr. Finney and Volek's science. He piggybacks on Dr. Finney and Volek's science. And then he says kind of like, well, Dr. Finney and Volek have this much information, but I'm smarter than them, and this is what it really should be. So he's kind of an egotistical maniac, and he also speaks in another language literally. Like, I can never understand what he says. If he would sit down and explain to me in layman's terms, well, maybe a little higher than layman's terms, if he would sit down with me and we could chat, he could probably convince me that potassium is the true supplement, and that all of these other supplements he's recommending and also getting money off of because he does affiliate links and says you can only buy the kind through the links. Yeah, whatever. MLM much? It's not an MLM, but it might as well be because he makes money off of it, which is fine. I don't have a problem with people making money off of their knowledge. That's great. But when you make people feel like there's no other way to do it except that way, and it's the one true way, it does come across a little bit cultish. And they call themselves like practically like Raymondites, or things he says, they call them Raymondisms. Yeah. So I haven't been able to like really get on board with the stuff that's Raymond only, because I just don't really get where his head is at, and I don't know his background, and I don't know why he thinks he's better than the entire planet. But I said nothing about Raymond. All I said was, oh, what's an MLM? Oh my gosh. Ugh! It's like the longer I sit here, the more they think I'm a thing that's not moving. Maybe I need to move more. MLM is a multi-level marketing company, and in Utah they are huge, 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 huge. Isogenics is one of them, and I was part of it, and I just despise them. There are some good ones like not Young Living. What's that other essential oils? doTERRA essential oils. I know that's how North and South make their money. It's not necessarily all bad. But what I'm saying is, like, when you say if you have the one true way to be healthy and you try and make money off of that by getting people schmucks to buy your product and get more schmucks to sign up under them and more schmucks to sign up under them so that you don't have to work hard and you still make money, that's a multi-level marketing. And it is a good business model if you are a product creator, because you don't have to do advertising. And that is understandable. I mean, it saves you a lot of money that way. But I don't really want to support anything. And that's why we have that in my Facebook group, that no MLMs are laughing, I guess. Okay. So anyway, why'd I get fired? Well, I drew attention to myself, and they clicked on my page, and they saw that I am a YouTuber, and I have a keto coach page, I guess, my Keto and the Chaos page, my Facebook page. And apparently you're not allowed to self-promote, which I did not do. I did not self-promote. I did not break that rule. But if anyone was interested, they could click and they could find out. And they don't allow anyone to promote themselves, like to steal Raymond's info, okay? Steal it and market it to other people and make money off it. I make no money, people. I make $150 a month here on YouTube, thanks to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I need that $150. Are you kidding me? We're barely making ends meet most of the time. And it's my content. And I'm taking things I learned and I'm giving it to you in a way that you can understand. And that was the whole reason I started this channel, was for ketogenic dieters, to help the poor schmucks who couldn't understand the 23-page pinned post. I was just trying to make it easier. And I got fired from there because I ate a fat bomb on my YouTube. They use that as an excuse because they don't recommend fat bombs over there, which is fine. I don't really recommend them either, but I had to do one. Oh my gosh, go watch the other video. I don't want to go into that whole story. But this one, they just all of a sudden banned me. And then the admin that banned me requested to be part of our group. And I didn't know how I felt about that, because I'm pretty open and I didn't let any of the ketogenic dieter admins in. If they come in now, I probably wouldn't say anything. I'd probably be like, whatever. Whatevs, people. At that time, they were spying, trying to find out if I was stealing. What is this with this stealing in the keto community? There is no stealing. Every single thing I'm teaching is stuff that's readily available to anyone on the internet. It is not stealing. It is open, free, shared research that Dr. Finney has put out. He has all his research is public. It's all on his website, vertahealth.com, which I recommend all the time, and I highly suggest people go have him coach them if they're having issues, because he's the awesome guru of the planet, and I'm just teaching my understanding of what he teaches. Same thing with Raymond. Only thing I ever did was say, if you guys are having trouble with the sodium supplementation and you want to try potassium, you're going to have to go to Optimal Ketogenic Dieters and learn about it there, because I don't recommend it because it can be dangerous and I don't know anything about it. That's all I've ever said, because I never really could understand that. Everything else I've taught that is the same as them is stuff I learned from Dr. Finney, not just ketogenic dieters, who also stole it from Dr. Finney. And Raymond also stole it from Dr. Finney. It's not stealing. Dr. Finney has given it out to the world. His research papers are all there. You can read them if you can understand them. He's written books. You can read them if you can understand them. That is the thing. I'm taking stuff that people can't understand and explaining it in a way that people can understand. Does that make sense? So, yeah, they banned me, and I guess it was a legitimate reason, because it looked like I was a keto coach, and I'm like, come on, lady. I even told her, I'm like, I literally make no money, and I let her in our group, okay? And needless to say, she thought our group was, well, she basically told me I was going to hurt people because I don't have the information, the true information, the one true information, that I am going to hurt people because of my information. Guys, I'm not going to hurt you. If you don't have to follow what I'm doing. Ask your freaking doctor. Like, I'm not a doctor. I've never said I was. telling you stuff I know from scientists. They said so. I don't know why. It just works. So I'm not going to hurt anyone. But I also will still continue to recommend optimal ketogenic living because they do understand potassium supplementation. And there have been cases on my board where people were having trouble with their blood pressure and sodium and needed to do potassium. And I cannot advise on that. So anyway, I didn't cry this time because I wasn't really like a part of their group. It's irritating because I wasn't trying to steal anything. And I don't make any dang money. If you guys want to pay me, I should like do something where you can pay me. You can send money to my PayPal. That'd be cool. Okay, I have nothing else to say. That's pretty much it. You guys don't have to pay me. It's all free. I love you all and, you know, all that. My goal is to help people. It's not to make money. I do like making that little bit of money off YouTube. Not just because it gives me motivation to keep going, but also because I know people are watching. If I'm making money, people are watching. If people are watching, they're getting help. And I just want to help take people out of that awful place where I was and help them to get to this amazing place where I am now. And do it without multi-level marketing, without Weight Watchers, without some fancy program, without a gym membership, with just food. And that's why I'm here, because that's what I'm doing. I'm like, you guys don't need to pay anybody for stuff. You don't need to pay anybody for exogenous ketones. You don't need to pay anybody for BCAA aminos unless you want to bang. This is good. But yeah, you don't need to pay for products. The only thing you need is meat, cheese, vegetables, salt. That's it. 4 things. Meat, cheese, vegetables, salt. Simple as pie. Eat those things, you'll lose weight. Now, of course, there's the macros chart, which we did not steal from anyone. Yeah. Hey, Mickey, how old are you? Welcome. Thank you. Sorry. You guys are so funny. Yeah, and if I was in it for the money, you're right. People probably wouldn't want to watch me as much. I know, I love Catherine Michelle. I used to watch Catherine Michelle a lot. And lately, all of her summer slim down things are all advertisements for products, and I'm sure she gets money for that. I don't know, but it's like all exogenous ketones and bulletproof coffee crap and like fancy schmancy electrolyte powders, and I'm like, you guys don't need those things. Okay, you should get a magnesium supplement, either malate or glycinate. You should eat a lot of salt, and I mean a lot of salt. Like 5,000 milligrams of sodium a day. And potassium should come from your food. Like, at least that's how I do it. But well, Mickey, I'm glad you're here. It's fun to have trollers that aren't showing me pictures of things I don't want to see or saying things I don't want to hear. If you want to come on here and troll me and tell me you love me and you like me, dude, like awesome. It's a social experiment to see if people rage if they get bad reviews. I rage sometimes. I mean, you guys saw my temper tantrum last week. I rage a little bit. No, I don't rage anymore, guys. Like, I cry sometimes. I don't get mad. If someone laughs at me, I'm just kind of like, eh. Or someone tries to correct me, I tend to like try and correct them back. That's probably not the best choice. Anyway. Do I watch Go Keto with Casey? I did for a while. I don't really watch her that much. I mean, I know she's amazing and she's popular and all that, but she did keto different, and so I forgive you, Mickey. It's cool, man. Sub me. You can lose some weight. I don't know if you need to lose weight. You're probably a 14-year-old kid. Okay. Anyway. We're talking for no reason, guys. Why are there 50 people still here? Aren't you guys tired of watching me pick beetles off my face? is it entertaining? Oh, Keto with Casey works for a company that sells supplements. Yeah, I think it kind of just tends to go that way, you know? You start to have success. People ask you about your success. You teach people about your success. You start to make money from your success. And you end up not making enough money. And so you need products to supplement your income. I get that. I would really love to do keto coaching, but I don't feel like I can because I'm not a nutritionist and I'm not a doctor and I'm not a scientist. And so I'd love to make money personally coaching people. I personally coach people all the time. People message me on Facebook all the time. They add me as a friend on Facebook all the time, and I don't usually accept the requests, but I do temptingly answer the messages. I spend a lot of time coaching people, and I don't make money off of that. So, I mean, I've opened a Patreon account, but I don't even know what to do with it, and it's too much work. It's to figure it out. It's like, don't want to deal with it. I don't know, I should, but I know there's a lot of you guys who would probably be nice and like donate to my Patreon, but it just kind of feels lame. If your mom is here, tell her I'm sorry. I think my mom probably got tired of watching this. How come you guys are still here? You should make me stop talking. I need to go like make food. What time is it? It's like 12:30. I haven't even made any food today. Only thing I've had to eat is sodium, my Soli water, and this. And I've not even drunk like this much of it. And there's not even any caffeine in it. I'm on caffeine-free right now, you guys. Kathy says she is a certified life coach and you don't need to be an expert to support people. Okay. Well, maybe we can chit-chat. I could coach you and you could help me learn how to be a coach and like make some money. I'd love to be like Sarah from Pearls of Wisdom. I know she does keto coaching. I wouldn't even know, like, I don't know. I've done it a lot. I'm good at explaining things. I'm good at being supportive. I'm good at answering messages from people and knowing what to say. I could probably do good at being a coach, and I really need the money. Like, you guys, we just found out that dance this year for my one studio, and we do 3, is likely going to be over $700 a month, and that's not including comp fees. So I am looking at having either to pull my kids from this program or not compete this year. I don't know. I've been looking at jobs. I'm like, are there any jobs that I can do in my spare time? And then I'm like, I have no spare time. I literally don't have any spare time. I do right now, but I won't come September have any spare time. So I don't know. It would be cool if I could make more money. Mickey is 22. Hey, Mickey, guess what? My oldest son is 22. He's kind of a brat also. I don't know if he necessarily trolls the internet. But, yeah. Anyway, he's smarter than me. Yeah. The time is 20:40 here in Sweden. So that makes it, what, 8 a.m.? Is that right? I don't know the time, 2040. Is it midnight 0? I don't know. It's just afternoon here. Oh man, now we're really getting the trollers coming in. That's annoying. Lame. Thanks for hanging out with us, Mickey. Come back anytime. You're a good kid. All right, I'm really going to go now, guys. It's been an hour and a half. This is crazy. Oh, crap. Don't ask me questions. Stephanie, you're killing me. Okay. Did I ever test for ketones, and do I recommend it? No and no. I have never, ever tested my ketones. Not with strips or blood. Never tested them. If you're eating less than 20 carbs a day, you're in ketosis. No reason to chase ketones. It doesn't tell you anything. It changes based on so many factors that you can't determine what you can eat based on them. So, yeah, no, I don't, and I didn't, and I won't probably ever. Maybe someday. I don't know. I do need some moderators on my board. Every time I make somebody a moderator, they stop talking. They stop helping. Like, there's some helpful people on my board. Wait, are we talking about here? Or my board? I need them here too, probably. You guys can feel free if you see anything inappropriate to ban people from my channel. That's awesome. Anyone can do it. You can just click on them and say report or something. I don't know. Anyway. Oh my gosh. I'm the worst. I just talk. I talk. Adrian, are you on my Facebook group? PM me. If you guys want to help me here, that's cool. But I actually need some people. I do need some people on my Facebook group who get what I'm teaching to help me keep my page going. Oh, you can assign moderators on YouTube Live. I didn't know that. Okay, I'll have to look into that. See, and I taught you how to do YouTube Live with your phone, and you're now teaching me things. You're so smart, Kathy. You're so much smarter than me. I love it. All right, I really have to go. This girl messaged me, like, up here in the corner of my screen right here, and she's waiting for me to respond, and I feel like the urge to click it right now. Facebook name is just Keto Chaos. It's www.facebook.com/groups/Keto Chaos. That is how you find it. The link is in all my videos. I'll probably end up putting it in this one eventually as well when it goes live later, when it's not live anymore. Okay, so to all of you guys who are watching this video and who survived through all of that, you win a prize. I don't know what it is. Maybe like one personal mentoring session or something. Though if it's known to Grace, she already knows everything anyway. But no, seriously, if you made it to the end of this and you weren't here for the live chat, I am commending you. Please put some sort of epic emoji in your comments so that I know you made it, so that I can like give you the kudos that you should warmly deserve and wonderfully deserve. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hi, Sarah Wood. I'm sorry I had to take off. I've already been talking for an hour and a half, so it's time for me to go. I know, Sandy. I'm still talking. I really am leaving. I'm really. Oh, and come to Lagoon and be on my vlog. Bye.